Hey there, fellow traveler. Ready to trade the everyday for something extraordinary?
Always.
Today, we're diving into the Sierra de Cádiz,
Oh, okay.
a mountain region in western Andalusia that's about to celebrate a pretty big anniversary.
Oh,
It's 48 years as a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve,
wow.
the first in Spain.
That's impressive. It's not just about the pretty villages, though. Those are
Right.
certainly a highlight.
Yeah.
But that Biosphere Reserve designation,
Mm-hmm.
it means this region is recognized globally
Okay.
for its unique biodiversity
Yeah.
and commitment to sustainable living.
Interesting.
A true model for how humans and nature can thrive together.
Like a living laboratory for figuring out how to balance conservation with development.
Yeah, exactly.
Our guide for this deep dive is Clive Muir.
Okay.
He's a longtime resident and expert on the area.
Right.
And his article, 10 Unique Places to Discover in the Sierra de Cádiz,
Sounds promising.
it's packed with insider tips.
Right.
And he seems particularly smitten with the White Villages route.
Ah, yes, the white villages.
What's so special about it?
Okay, so picture this. Whitewashed houses clinging to hillsides.
Okay.
Vibrant flower pots just overflowing with blooms.
Beautiful.
Winding cobblestone streets
True, yeah.
leading to just breathtaking views.
That sounds amazing.
Oh, and did I mention the food?
Oh, of course, the food. We can't forget the food.
You have to try the melt-in-your-mouth payoyo goat cheese.
Okay.
It's made from the milk of goats grazing in the Sierra de Grazalema Natural Park.
I'm really intrigued.
It's special.
Where should we start our virtual exploration along this White Villages road?
Well, Muir mentions algodonals.
I don't even know.
But honestly, paragliding isn't really my thing.
You and me both.
Yeah.
But don't write off Algodonales just yet.
No. Imagine strolling through streets shaded by orange trees
Okay.
with the gentle sounds of water flowing through ancient irrigation channels.
Oh, wow.
12 fountains are scattered throughout the village,
Really?
adding to the peaceful atmosphere.
That sounds pretty idyllic.
It is.
Where would you hang out if you had an afternoon in Algodonales?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'd probably grab a coffee in the main square by the Church of Santa Ana.
Okay.
It's a beautiful late Baroque structure,
Nice.
and the square is just perfect for people watching
Yes.
and soaking up the local vibe.
Now you're speaking my language.
Right.
I love a good people-watching spot.
The best.
So we've got peaceful Algodonales.
Right.
But Mir also mentioned some historical sites.
Yes. For history buffs,
Okay.
there are prehistoric archaeological sites,
Wow.
like the Cueva Santa and Cerro de la Botinera,
Interesting.
offering glimpses into the region's ancient past.
So long before those orange trees were planted.
Way before.
A mix of ancient history and modern-day charm.
The best of both worlds.
Algodonales is full of surprises.
It is.
What's next on our virtual tour?
Let's journey to Arcos de la Frontera.
Arcos de la Frontera.
It's perched dramatically on a cliff
Oh, wow.
above the Guadalete River.
Okay.
It's known as the gateway to the Sierra. And Muir says it has one of the most stunning panoramic views in Cádiz.
A town with a view. I'm already picturing myself there.
You have to see it to believe it.
What makes it so special?
Well, it's not just the view,
Right.
though that's certainly a highlight.
Yeah.
Arcos de la Frontera has also earned the nickname Town of Poets.
Town of poets.
It was a haven for literary figures throughout history.
Oh, wow.
It's this beautiful blend of natural beauty and artistic legacy.
Intriguing. What should we see in Arcos besides that must-see view?
We'll definitely check out the Plaza del Cabildo for those panoramic vistas.
Okay, Plaza del Cabildo.
And for history buffs,
Yeah.
there's the minor basilica of Santa Maria de la Asunción,
Okay.
a national monument dating back to 1931,
Wow.
with layers of Roman,
Okay.
Muslim, and Christian heritage
Wow.
woven into its very walls.
So we've got history,
Yes.
stunning views, but is there anything unexpected in a place like Arcos?
Okay, get this. There's an artificial lake and beach below the town, complete with water sports,
No way!
like kayaking.
A beach in the mountains. That's amazing.
I know, right?
This White Villages route is full of unexpected twists and turns.
It keeps you on your toes.
Okay, we've explored Algodonales
Yes.
and the poetic heights of Arcos de la Frontera.
Beautiful.
Where does Muir take us next on this Andalusian adventure?
Let's head to Bornos,
Bornos.
a village designated as a historic site thanks to its Iberian and Roman roots.
We're going way back in time now.
Deep into history.
I'm always fascinated by those ancient layers of history.
Me too.
What kind of historical treasures can we expect in Bornos?
Well, the archaeological site of Chris Aurelia provides a glimpse into the village's Roman past.
Okay.
But for architectural grandeur,
Yeah.
the recently restored Ribera Palace is the real showstopper.
Ooh, tell me more.
Imagine Renaissance gardens inspired by the Vatican's Belvedere
Wow.
right here in the Sierra de Cádiz.
A taste of the Vatican in a Spanish village.
It's an interesting combination.
That's quite a combination.
Yeah.
I'm already adding Bornos to my must-visit list.
Good choice.
After soaking up the history and architecture,
Right.
head down to the lake.
Yes.
Muir suggests trying the local specialty, jabali en salsa,
Oh, that's a good one.
at a lakeside restaurant called El Embarcadero.
I've heard good things.
Jabali en salsa.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, that translates to wild boar in sauce.
You got it.
Definitely a dish for adventurous palates.
That's one way to put it.
It seems like Bornos caters to both history buffs
Definitely.
and adventurous foodies.
You got it.
I'm ready to be both.
Sounds good.
Bornos sounds like an incredible blend of history,
Yeah.
architecture,
Uh-huh.
and delicious food.
For sure.
Okay, what's our next stop on this White Villages journey?
Muir suggests Alcalá del Valle.
Alcalá del Valle.
It's a village that blends agricultural bounty with fascinating ancient history.
Okay.
You might not expect it in a mountain village, but they're famous for their asparagus.
Asparagus. Now, that's not something you hear every day,
Yep.
especially in a mountain village.
Yeah,
But Alcalá del Valle is full of surprises.
it is.
It was founded by Muslims in the 15th century
That's right.
and boasts historical sites like the dolmens of Tamilo,
Okay.
megalithic tombs dating back to the Copper Age.
Wow.
We're talking about seriously ancient history here.
That's right.
So we've got asparagus
Yes.
and ancient tombs.
Mm-hmm.
What else is there to see and do in Alcalá del Valle?
Well, Muir recommends exploring the Baroque church of Santa Maria del Valle
Okay.
and the 16th century Cortijo de la Cacería.
Sounds beautiful.
It is.
And of course, you can't leave without sampling the local cuisine.
Of course not.
Think asparagus and artichoke dishes galore.
You've got to try them.
He recommends Maison Sabre Andalouse for a truly memorable meal.
That's the spot.
Ancient history.
Yeah.
Delicious food.
Oh,
Alcalá del Valle is calling my name.
you should go.
What's next on our whirlwind tour?
Let's head to El Bosque,
El Bosque.
a haven for nature enthusiasts.
Okay, I'm always up for some fresh air and stunning scenery.
Who isn't?
What else makes El Bosque a nature lover's paradise?
Well, it's actually where the offices for the Sierra de Grazalema Natural Park are located,
Oh, wow.
and the visitor center.
Okay.
So it's a great starting point for exploring the region's natural wonders.
Very convenient.
Yeah.
Muir also recommends El Castillejo Botanical Garden
Yes.
to learn all about the diverse plant life in the Sierra.
It's
A
fascinating.
botanical garden. I love those.
Me too.
They're so peaceful and fascinating.
Absolutely.
Anything else we should know before we go exploring El Bosque?
Yeah, just a heads up.
Okay.
You'll need hiking permits for certain trails,
All right.
especially if you want to see El Pinsapar,
Copinsapar.
a protected forest of Spanish fir trees
Oh, wow.
that are only found in this part of the world.
Really?
Yeah.
And you absolutely can't leave without trying the cheese from El Bosqueño Cheese Factory?
It's amazing.
They're known for their award-winning artisanal cheeses.
They are.
Cheese A&D, breathtaking nature. Sign me up.
Right.
El Bosque sounds like the perfect blend of adventure and indulgence.
It's the perfect spot.
Where to next?
How about Grazalema,
Grazalema.
one of Spain's most beautiful villages?
Wow.
It's nestled in the heart of the natural park
Cool.
and known for its unique microclimate.
What's special about its microclimate?
It's the rainiest spot on the Iberian Peninsula.
Wow. I better pack my raincoat then.
You might need it.
But rain or shine, what makes Grazalema so special?
Well, imagine lush green landscapes,
Okay.
historic streets lined with whitewashed houses,
Charming.
and stunning views from the Mirador del Tajo viewpoint.
Sounds beautiful.
It is. And there's the Baroque church of Nuestra Señora de la Aurora.
Yeah.
And for foodies,
Yes.
Muir recommends Cádiz el Chico,
Oh,
El Samancon, or El Torion for local delicacies.
so much to see and do.
I know, right?
Even if it's pouring rain.
Even then, Muir actually created a self-guided audio tour of the village that uses GPS to trigger commentary as you walk.
Wow.
It's a great way to learn about the history and landscapes of the area
Okay.
at your own pace.
That's brilliant. A self-guided tour with GPS commentary.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I'm definitely adding that to my travel list.
Good choice.
Okay, after experiencing the beauty of Grazalema, rain or shine,
Yeah.
where does Muir take us next?
Let's head to Olvera.
Olvera.
A village crowned by an almohad castle.
Almohad.
That's a style from the 12th and 13th centuries.
Okay.
And surrounded by seemingly endless olive groves.
A castle aimed olive groves.
That's pretty amazing.
Sounds like a winning combination.
It is.
What else should we explore in Olvera?
Well, nearby, the Peñón de Zafra Nature Reserve is home to one of Europe's largest griffon vulture colonies.
Wow.
So it's a must-visit for birdwatchers and nature enthusiasts.
Griffon vultures.
Yeah.
Those are some impressive creatures.
They are.
What else should we explore in Olvera?
Wander through the whitewashed streets. Admire the Church of Nuestra Señora de la Encarnación.
Okay.
And for active travelers,
Yes.
Olvera is a key point on the Via Verde de la Sierra.
What's that?
A scenic route perfect for cycling or hiking.
Okay, so there's something for everyone in Olvera.
There really is.
History,
Mm-hmm.
nature,
Mm-hmm.
and even options for active adventures.
Yep. And don't miss the picturesque cemetery.
A cemetery.
It's considered one of Spain's most beautiful.
Really?
Yeah. And of course, no trip to a village surrounded by olive groves would be complete without sampling the local olive oil.
Of course not.
Muir recommends the Los Remedios Cooperative for an authentic taste.
A beautiful cemetery and delicious olive oil.
The best of both worlds.
I'm sold on Olvera.
You should be.
This virtual tour is amazing.
It is.
Where to next?
Let's head to Setnil de las Bodegas.
Setnil de las Bodegas.
It's a village famous for its houses built directly into the rock faces.
Wait, houses built into the rocks? You're kidding?
Nope, it's true.
No way.
Imagine homes.
Okay,
rocks, even bars nestled within these caves.
that's mind-blowing.
I know.
It's like something out of a fairy tale.
It kind of is.
What else should we know about Setnil de las Bodegas?
Well, it has a rich history dating back to medieval times.
Okay.
There's a 14th century castle.
Wow.
And a museum that houses a fascinating artifact.
Ooh, what is it?
La Damita de Setnil.
La Damita de Setnil.
It's a 5,000-year-old Venus figure.
Wow. 5,000 years old.
It confirms that people were living in these caves back in prehistoric times.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine living in a house built into a rock face.
I know, it's pretty amazing.
It sounds like a glimpse into the past frozen in time.
It kind of is.
What an incredible stop on our journey. Where to next?
Let's journey to the smallest village in Cádiz,
Okay.
Villaluenga del Rosario.
Villaluenga de Rosario.
It's perched high above sea level,
Right.
a paradise for hikers and cheese lovers alike.
Hikers and cheese lovers. That sounds familiar.
I thought you might like that.
What makes this tiny village so special?
Well, it's known for its delicious paella goat cheese.
The cheese. You had me at annual cheese fair.
Oh, I knew you'd love that.
For a cheese lover like me, that sounds like a dream come true.
It's amazing.
What's so special about this paella goat cheese?
The production process is a true labor of love,
They...
passed down through generations.
Wow.
They carefully milk the paella goats,
Mm-hmm.
ensuring the milk retains its full flavor and richness.
Okay.
Then they use traditional techniques to curdle the milk
Yeah.
and press the curds into molds.
Wow.
You can taste the care and heritage in every white.
That sounds incredible.
It is.
So we've got breathtaking views,
Yes.
hiking trails,
Uh-huh.
and artisanal cheese.
The best.
The Luenga del Rosario is officially on my list.
Good choice.
Now for our final stop on this whirlwind tour of the Sierra de Cádiz,
All right.
let's head to Zahara de la Sierra,
Zahara de la Sierra.
a village that combines history,
Yes.
nature, and a beach.
You heard that right.
Hold on, a beach?
Yeah.
In a mountain village? Now I'm really confused.
It's full of surprises.
It is.
Zahara de la Sierra boasts a medieval fortress
Okay.
and is near the Garganta Verde,
Garganta Verde.
a stunning gorge.
Okay.
But in the summer,
Yeah.
there's a beach at Arroyo Molinos,
What?
offering a refreshing escape from the mountain heat.
That's officially the most unexpected thing I've heard all day.
It's pretty surprising.
A mountain village with a beach.
It's true.
Zahara de la Sierra has it all.
It does. Muir suggests taking in the breathtaking views from the castle
Okay.
and enjoying traditional dishes at Bar Josefi,
Okay.
or Italian flavors at Da Enrico.
All right. Yeah.
He also mentions that the village is a photographer's dream,
Oh, really?
with the fortress perched on a plateau,
Okay.
white buildings cascading down the mountainside.
Wow. What an incredible way to end our tour of the Sierra de Cádiz.
It's a special place.
From paragliding to ancient dolmens,
Yeah.
artisan cheese, to a surprise beach.
The best of everything.
This region has exceeded all my expectations.
I'm glad to hear it.
I'm already planning my trip.
Good idea.
But before we move on, are there any other resources or tips for listeners who want to learn more?
Absolutely. For those ready to dive deeper,
Okay.
definitely check out Muir's websites.
Okay.
Visiting Cádiz,
Visiting Cádiz.
Ronda Today,
Mm-hmm.
the Caminito del Rey,
Okay.
and Wildside Holidays Spain.
Right.
They're packed with detailed information and tips for planning your perfect Sierra de Cádiz adventure.
Fantastic. So tell me, out of all these unique villages, which one speaks to your travel soul?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
But I think I'm most drawn to the tranquility and charm of El Bosque.
El Boss.
That combination of nature,
Yeah.
good food,
Mm-hmm.
and peaceful vibes is right up my alley.
I can definitely see that.
How about you?
And for me, I'm fascinated by the history and unexpected beauty of Zahara de la Sierra,
Gajar de la Sierra.
a mountain village with a beach. I'm there.
I think you'd love it.
Wonderful choices.
They are.
It seems like the Sierra de Cádiz has something for everyone.
It really does. You know what's amazing?
What's that?
How each of these villages manages to be so unique
Yeah.
while still feeling connected to the heart of the Sierra de Cádiz.
Right.
They all share that blend of natural beauty,
Mm-hmm.
rich history,
Yeah, I know.
and a touch of Andalusian magic.
They do. And speaking of unique, we have to talk more about Sentinel de las Bodegas
Oh, yes.
and those houses built into the rock faces.
It's truly remarkable.
It is.
Imagine walking down a street
Okay.
where the rock overhangs form the roofs and walls of the houses.
Yeah.
Shops,
Mm-hmm.
bars,
Yeah.
even homes tucked away beneath these ancient rock formations.
It sounds surreal, like something out of a movie set.
It kind of is.
What drew people to build their homes this way?
Well, it's a testament to human ingenuity and adaptability.
Okay.
The caves provide natural insulation
Right.
from the heat and cold, and they've been inhabited since prehistoric times.
Wow.
That 5,000-year-old Venus figure.
Yet La Demita de Sentinel,
Right.
found in the village museum,
Exactly.
is proof of just how far back that history goes.
It's amazing.
It is incredible to think about people living in those caves for centuries,
Yeah.
adapting to the environment
Mm-hmm.
and creating this unique way of life.
Yeah.
And they still live there today.
They do. And
Yeah.
now it's become this incredibly picturesque village that draws visitors from all over the world.
That makes sense.
You can wander through those narrow streets,
Okay.
explore the 14th century castle,
Wow.
and soak up the atmosphere in those cozy, cave-like bars and restaurants.
I'm picturing candlelit tables tucked into the rock walls,
Yes.
sipping local wine,
Mm-hmm.
and savoring those famous tapas.
Exactly. It's an experience unlike any other.
It sounds like it.
And speaking of unique experiences,
Okay.
let's journey to Villaluenga del Rosario,
Villaluenga del Rosario,
the smallest village in Cádiz.
the smallest.
It may be tiny,
Okay.
but it boasts big flavors.
Oh, yes, the cheese.
The cheese?
You had me at annual cheese fair.
I knew you'd love that.
For a cheese lover like me, that sounds like a dream come true.
It's a celebration of tradition and craftsmanship.
Yeah.
The cheesemakers take such pride in their craft,
I bet.
using time-honored techniques
Mm-hmm.
passed down through generations
Wow.
to create this delicious artisanal cheese.
I can imagine the atmosphere at that fair.
Tell me about it.
Lively music.
Yes.
The aroma of freshly made cheese filling the air,
Mm-hmm.
and the villagers sharing their passion with visitors.
It's a special event.
It is.
It's about more than just the cheese itself.
What do you mean?
It's about connecting with a tradition.
Yep.
A way of life that's been preserved for centuries.
And that's something truly special.
It is.
It's like taking a bite of history.
I love that.
Okay, ready for our final stop on this incredible virtual tour.
Let's do it.
We'll wrap up our journey in Zahara de la Sierra,
Sahara de la Sierra.
a village that truly embodies the unexpected beauty
Yes.
and diversity
Mm-hmm.
of the Sierra de Cádiz.
Absolutely.
We've got history,
yes.
nature,
Mm-hmm.
breathtaking views.
For sure.
And did I mention the beach?
A beach.
I'm still not over that.
It's pretty incredible.
A beach in a mountain village.
Oh, no.
It's like they took everything great about a vacation
Yeah.
and combined it into one incredible destination.
Exactly. And it's not just any beach.
What is it like?
Imagine a summer escape nestled in a mountain valley
Okay.
with the turquoise waters of the Arroyo Molinos Reservoir
Wow.
contrasting against the rugged peaks.
Okay, now I'm picturing myself there,
Yeah.
hiking in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
lounging by the beach in the afternoon,
Perfect.
and exploring that medieval fortress as the sun sets.
It's a dream.
Does it get any better than that?
I don't think so. And don't forget the food.
The food, right?
Zahara de la Sierra offers everything from traditional Spanish dishes, places like Bar Josefi, to Italian flavors at Enrico.
Well,
you could spend a week there and still not try everything.
it's a foodie's paradise.
It is.
And let's not forget those picture-perfect views Mira talked about.
Oh, yeah.
I can just imagine capturing the beauty of Zahara de la Sierra with my camera.
I bet.
The white village cascading down the hillside. The fortress standing proudly on its plateau.
It's stunning.
The turquoise waters of the reservoir sparkling in the distance.
It's a photographer's dream.
It is.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
But even the most stunning photos
Yeah.
can't fully capture the magic of actually being there,
Right.
experiencing the Sierra de Cádiz with all your senses.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's about breathing in the fresh mountain air,
Yes.
listening to the sounds of nature,
Mm-hmm.
tasting the local cuisine, and feeling the energy of these ancient villages.
Absolutely.
It's about slowing down,
Yeah.
disconnecting from the everyday, and immersing yourself in a world of history,
Yes.
beauty,
Yeah.
and authentic experiences.
Beautifully said.
And I think that's what makes the Sierra de Cádiz so special.
It is.
It offers something for every type of traveler, whether you're seeking adventure,
Yeah.
tranquility, culinary delights,
Yes.
or simply a chance to escape and reconnect with yourself.
I agree.
And it's all wrapped up in this incredible package of stunning landscapes, charming villages,
Yeah.
and warm Andalusian hospitality.
It's a special place.
You know, as we've been talking about these villages,
Yeah.
I've realized that they offer so much more than just sightseeing.
I agree.
It's about connecting with the local culture, the people,
Yeah.
the traditions that have shaped this region for centuries.
It's about having experiences that stay with you long after you've returned home.
Yeah.
Memories that enrich your life.
Right.
And inspire you to keep exploring the world.
Speaking of exploring, I'm curious about your ideal day in the Sierra de Cádiz.
Okay.
If you could design your perfect itinerary,
Yeah.
where would you go and what would you do?
Ooh, that's a fun question.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Okay.
I think I'd start my day with a hike
Okay.
through the Garganta Verde,
Garganta Verde.
that stunning gorge near Zahara de la Sierra.
Okay.
The views are supposed to be incredible,
Yeah.
and it's a great way to get my heart pumping and connect with nature.
Okay. An adventurous start to the day. I love it.
It's good to get the blood flowing.
What comes after conquering the Garganta Verde?
After my hike, I'd head to Grazalema for lunch.
Grazalema.
I'd find a cozy spot at one of those restaurants Mira recommended.
Okay.
Maybe El Cimencon.
Helasimenko.
And enjoy a leisurely meal while soaking up the charming atmosphere.
Sounds perfect. A delicious lunch in a rainy village.
Yeah.
Doesn't get more charming than that.
And of course, I'd have to try some local wine.
Oh, of course, the wine.
The Sierra de Cádiz is known for its excellent vineyards.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, so we've got a scenic hike
Yes.
and a delightful lunch.
Mm-hmm.
What's next on our imaginary itinerary?
In the afternoon, I'd journey to Serinil de las Bodegas.
Go.
I'd spend hours wandering through those incredible streets,
Oh,
marveling at the houses built into the rock faces.
yeah.
And maybe stopping for coffee and a pastry at one of those cave-like cafes we talked about.
I can picture it now.
I know.
Sitting at a candlelit table, sipping a perfectly brewed cafe con leche,
Yeah.
with the rock wall forming a natural canopy overhead.
It's such a unique and memorable experience.
It sounds like it.
And as the sun begins to set,
Okay.
I'd head to Arcos de la Frontera.
Arcos de la Frontera.
I'd find a spot in the Plaza del Cabildo.
Plaza del Cabildo for the view.
Exactly. And watch the sunset over those breathtaking panoramic views.
Beautiful.
Maybe with a glass of local sherry in hand.
Wow, that sounds like a picture-perfect ending to a magical day in the Sierra de Cádiz.
It's the kind of day that stays with you long after you've left.
Yeah.
Filled with those little moments of beauty, wonder, and connection.
I couldn't agree more. You've painted such a vivid picture that I'm ready to book my flight right now.
I know that feeling.
I do.
But before you do,
Okay.
let's make sure our listeners have all the resources they need to plan their own Sierra de Cádiz adventure.
Good point.
Remember those fantastic websites Clive Muir mentioned?
Yes. For those of you ready to start planning,
Yes.
definitely check out Visiting Cadiz, Ronda Carqui today, the Caminito del Rey,
Right.
and Wildside Holidays Spain.
They're the perfect starting point
For
creating your dream trip to this magical region.
They sound like it.
And remember,
Yeah.
travel is about more than just checking things off a list.
What is it about?
It's about creating those unforgettable experiences,
Right.
those moments that stay with you long after you've returned home.
Beautifully said.
So out of all the incredible places we've explored today, what hidden gem in the Sierra de Cádiz speaks most to your travel soul?
It's amazing how much this region has to offer.
It is.
Whether you're drawn to the thrill of adventure, the peace of nature, or the charm of those white villages.
Absolutely.
There's a hidden gem waiting to be discovered in the Sierra de Cádiz.
There is. And I think what makes it even more special is how seamlessly those experiences blend together.
Yeah, you can go from hiking through a lush forest to exploring a medieval castle to savoring a plate of artisanal cheese.
Yes.
All in the span of a single day.
It's true.
It's the perfect destination for those of us who want it all.
I agree.
And, after hearing you describe your ideal day, exploring the Garganta Verde, having lunch in Grazalema,
sounds nice,
and watching the sunset in Arcos de la Frontera.
Beautiful.
I'm feeling incredibly inspired to start planning my own Sierra de Cádiz adventure.
I'm glad to hear it. But even though we've covered so much ground today, I have a feeling we've only just scratched the surface.
I completely agree.
There are so many more villages to explore, hidden trails to discover,
and local flavors to savor.
And that's the beauty of travel, isn't it?
It is. It's about embracing the unknown. Allowing yourself to be surprised. And leaving space for those serendipitous moments.
I like that.
That make a journey truly memorable.
It's about venturing off the beaten path. Connecting with the local culture. And creating those stories that you'll cherish long after you've returned home.
Absolutely. And as we wrap up our deep dive into the Sierra de Cádiz, I think it's important to remember that travel is a deeply personal experience.
Absolutely. What resonates with one person might not appeal to another.
Exactly. And that's okay.
Is.
The beauty of this region is that it offers something for everyone.
It does.
Whether you're drawn to the adrenaline rush of paragliding in Algodonales, or the tranquility of a botanical garden in El Bosque, there's an experience waiting to ignite your passion.
So as you imagine yourself exploring those white villages, hiking those scenic trails,
and savoring those delicious flavors.
Absolutely.
Ask yourself, what speaks to your travel soul?
Good question.
What hidden gem are you most eager to uncover in the Sierra de Cádiz?
And remember those websites Clive Muir shared?
Yes. Visiting Cádiz, Ronda Today, the Caminito del Rey, and Wildside Holiday Spain.
They are treasure troves of information and inspiration to help you plan your perfect Andalusian adventure.
So fellow travelers, embrace your wanderlust. Pack your bags.
Get ready.
And get ready to experience the magic of the Sierra de Cádiz.
It's waiting for you.
Until next time, keep exploring.
And keep diving deep.
See you later.